Minority Report is one of my favorite Spielberg films. Released a year after AI, Artificial Intelligence, Spielberg directs another sci-fi film, which is loosely based on the short story by Philip K. Dick, a writer whose stories have also inspired a classic sci-fi movie, Blade Runner. Minority Report is filled with the influences of George Orwell, the way the government operates and controls the citizens of Washington, D.C. They know everyone's identification with just a scan of the retina and can predict murder before it is about to happen. Therefore, there is a significant political theme in this movie. The movie was released in 2002 in the aftermath of 9/11 and the passing of the Patriot Act.
We want to make absolutely certain that every American can bank on the utter infallibility of this system, and to ensure that what keeps us safe will also keep us free.
The American public, similar to the citizens in Minority Report, sacrifices some of their freedom for the protection of the majority of their innocent. It is a sci-fi noir that does not ask who done it, but who will do it. A true mystery movie that keeps the audience guessing and has them on the edge of their seat with excitement and suspense. There is also Spielberg's tradition in using characters from broken families. The protagonist, John Anderton, loses his son in a public pool, which causes his wife to leave him as a result. He ends up abusing drugs to cope with the loss of his son and with the departure of his wife. We see John coming home and playing videos in 3D, still grieving the loss of his son, and has not come to terms with it. Yet he still has to fight crime as chief of the pre-crime police. The only flaw I find in this movie is in the ending, which gives the audience a sudden, happy resolution to the story, and is in stark contrast to the grim and downbeat tone of the rest of the film. The same complaint of Spielberg being able to wrap up the story in a nice and clever little package for the audience happens again in Minority Report. John is sentenced to life knowing that he was framed by his boss, Lamar Burgess. His ex-wife Laura catches Burgess revealing his own crime and races to Anderton to free him from his coma-induced prison sentence so he can expose Lamar for his crime at an awards ceremony in his honor. Lamar is overwhelmed with guilt and commits suicide. Pre-crime is suddenly over and the precogs are let go and allowed to live happily ever after. This sudden upbeat turn of events is emotionally jarring and manipulative. Yet I still enjoy the film so much. It is filled with perfectly planned action sequences and some of his strongest work, and a great film overall.